Hello, welcome back to Into the Breach. I'm gonna jump right back in. I don't want to look. I don't want to come across as overconfident, but at the same time, I think this is gonna be pretty quick, one way or another. I am maybe not playing at my greatest. Quick recap if you didn't catch the end of the last episode for whatever reason. We picked up guided missile and we picked up a +1 on storm generator. So the thing that's strong about this team is I don't think that you really need to upgrade the pulse mech at all. Like maybe plus health, but with this character starting with movement-based things, we're chilling. I'm gonna go Final Island though for sure. Okay. Not a great looking start. I think that these two tiles are going to be uh, covered. We'll see. So let's do our best with what we have as information here. So what do I want? I want to avoid getting caught by the scorpion. I actually have the movement to just step away from the scorpion as well. Like this. I can stand over here and just walk away. So I'm down. I can avoid getting webbed. I think getting webbed is like... I think that's the killer here that you have to watch for. Also, like, this is a pretty tame start. There's no blobbers, there's no diggers. Those are like two of the worst enemies to face, I fear. Or I should say, I feel. And yeah, the enemies continue their trend of just making absolutely boneheaded plays. Turn 1 of Final Island, I have to stop 3 attacks. If you can't stop 3 attacks on Final Island, I do fear for you. So a very strong start to this is going to be to swap our jet with the scorpion. Or we can swap our jet with any one enemy to kill that enemy, and then the jet still gets to take its turn. Now, guided missile, when I last played this, I had the bounce missile. I have to remember that guided missile is just the curve shot. But with boost, I think that it's a pretty easy start here. If I set you on fire, I have to put you out at some point. I was going to say I could set this character on fire to trigger Masochist, but I think I'm okay. We just swap in our plane, and then the plane gets a nice little double kill here. Not double kill, but he kills the scarab and sets the crab out. And then we just shoot you into the water. Fine with me. It's possible that I should have had Kai smoke the tile 1 back, I think. Stopping like this move in 2 turns, but that's too far away and very unlikely. Close to the level up. Maybe here? 1 XP off. Remember when I said 1 XP will make a difference? The thing is, you can never know if it'll make a difference, right? It's impossible to tell if what I would get from this is worth worrying about, pretty much. That's how I feel about it anyway. Now, with a range of 2, the enemies are just making, like, awful plays, I swear. It's not... What do I say to this? What do I say to this? What are you doing here? Who is this guy? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, you know? I'm sure that eventually it's gonna get me. I shouldn't get hit for free. It's not worth it. At this point, I want to look at just smoking weird tiles. Like, you know what I want to smoke? I want to smoke this tile. Tiles that I would never go to, but if an enemy went to, I feel could be problematic. What enemy's gonna go there? Like exactly a hornet flying across the screen. But let's see what we see here. It's also good because like a blobber can't shoot here now. That's the other idea, right? We're minimizing the number of places a blobber can spawn in and shoot. What'd you get? Adrenaline, yo, that's pretty slick. Okay, we have an actual turn on our hands, perhaps? Although the blobber did just give me a free kill on an enemy if I want it. Not really free, I'd have to do something about him. Okay. So... this lava has been real obnoxious. I could take like a guided missile shot here, but... This is 4 real attacks. Very exciting, to be honest with you, to have to deal with actual attacks. I'm thinking attack order, Crab goes first, of course he does. He's like the oldest alive. If you haven't picked up on that, by the way, it took me a few times to realize the enemy attack order is just in order of spawn. Whatever enemy spawn most recently will go last, which is why blobs always go last. Because they don't technically start living until after every other enemy has lived. I'm looking for it. I know there's like I know there's something here that's going to be very good. I'm sure of it, but... What do you have? I mean, the thing is, I don't really want Kai to just get hit, or rather get me hit. And the thing that's interesting is that the line that I want to shoot on is blocked. That's what's really problematic here. What if I did... Okay, I've got a line for you. I've got your "this seems really good but took me a minute to figure out" line. We want to swap Kai into the corner here. The beetle will now send himself. Kai can get a clean double kill thanks to the push. Oh, and then you don't get to actually make your... So this is, again, this is like, it works out, but I didn't fully grasp it. I knew that the Jetmech would be able to trade 1-for-1 with this guy, but I wasn't sure how. It's like this. Push him into the smoke is better than I could have thought. Guided missile comes in pretty clean here. And that should be GG. I mean, for the first half anyway. The Blobber is trapped in jail. There's a Digger on fire, who, again, completely waste. I mean, they don't have a choice, I guess, right? He's wasting his turn, but like, where else can he go? He could go hit his own buddy? No way. He's not gonna take that. And then, I don't know, Kai just like leaves. We don't get anything for killing enemies, we just can walk out of this. Hey, you know what? Kill the Blobber, he deserves it. No survivors, except for the one enemy who survives, but forget him. I'm just like, I'm giving it the extra little bit of thought because I'm worried. I mean, ever since I saw, what was it, the enemy getting ricocheted into a building, I'm a little paranoid. What if Kai gets shoved into a fireball or something? It's never gonna happen, but what if? And that is destabilizing. I hate this part. This is an awful spawn. Oh god. All 5 HP enemies, a Firefly leader, and a Blobber. Ooh. Well, we'll see. The pylon layout isn't terrible, at least. The Blobber, or the Firefly doesn't have a good double attack on me. So that's nice. Okay, fine. Okay. So, mission critical attack is the Crab here, who is doing 4. Everything else is relatively secondary. Have to stop the Crab, though. I suppose it's crabs, plural, but the problem here is that the Firefly leader only does 4, so I can't do anything cheeky to let him get me some kills. There's nothing cool here with Force Swap. Because usually I like to use the leaders to net some kills, but this guy doesn't give me anything. Okay, this attack doesn't matter, I can ignore it. This attack matters because it kills the bomb, so I do have to stop it. These two matter, this one matters, this one matters. Okay, so we have 5 attacks I care about. I don't like letting the bomb die, by the way. A lot of people will say let the bomb die, but you actually lose a turn because it goes back to 5 turns when it spawns in. So even if I let it die on turn 1, you're down a turn. Which I think is not worthwhile, typically. So how do I stop multiple attacks here? I mean, my first thought is I would like to put the Firefly leader here on C5. It'll kill the Blob and the Blobber. a good trade. I think that this is the sort of situation where I actually want to make trades like this, where I'm going to lose overall HP to find myself in a slightly better position overall. However, the problem I have with this is that the jet mech, oh, it has guided missile. I cannot forget about guided missile. I will take 2. I will take 2 if I play it like this. I will let this Firefly hit me. I will kill the blobber. I will kill this crab. I will... Yeah, no, this has to be correct. I think that you could look... I think that this is a position where there is probably a 0 damage line, but the 0 damage line... I'm not going for some sort of flawless victory. So I'm okay to just take the 0 damage line here. The strat, of course, is to move Chloe out of the way of the shot. Don't get hit by the bullet. Let the Firefly do this. Yeah. Killing the blobber is important. Like, that's the reason this is good. Now, which power pylon do I care less about? It's the far one on D1. That's the hard one to save. This one's a little easier, I think. Because enemies can go up into the fire. 3 damage, thusly. And then Kai steps out of the way, shoots you into the lava, and that's fine. It would be nice to take 0, but I think that until I reach a point in my life where I'm trying to, like, flawless island take 0 damage across the board, I'm happy to just take, like... I think that this is a much more reasonable idea, and if I want to position these videos as trying to show you how to win more on average in this sort of a game, you gotta look for plays like that, where you go, yeah, I take 2, but then overall I'm in a much better position for the remainder of the game. Firefly kills the digger. This enemy just doesn't... Oh, it's hitting my bomb? Huh. The problem is I would like to push the crab, but I cannot. I guess it's fine. I suppose I don't mind. Maybe I mind. Hold on. Because I can have Kai stop the rocket, or I can have Kai stop the Firefly. Oh, I can just swap. Movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the best thing to do here is guarantee kill the leader, because this guy's going to be a real pain. I have to spend 2 turns otherwise. So it's impossible for me to kill the Firefly leader in under 2 attacks otherwise. So taking the cash out here and just killing him now is good. He's, like, not super impactful, but he's impactful enough where I will make this play. Because, like, for the most part, he's just gonna fly around and do very little, but I don't know. It's fine to just let him go here. Kai gets freed up and can come over here. Doesn't kill. Hold on. It doesn't have the angle to stop this attack, actually. Is the angle to stop the crab? I don't think so. Kai actually can't stop either of the attacks that I care about here. I just kind of assumed she would. You can do it with Guided Missile, I bet. Yeah, you can do it with Guided Missile, because Guided Missile does 2. Yeah, so if you go shoot with push, and then Guided Missile backstab maneuver, and that leaves us with 1 enemy alive, 2 spawning, no damage taken, full health bomb. No damage taken on this turn, 2 damage taken. We have 5 HP overall, which is a lot. Big buffer window. I would say that we are probably like 95% favored to win this from here. The bomb can't die. I can't really die. Every mech on our team should be able to trade 1 for 1 with the enemies very easily and efficiently now. And so we should be chillin'. Don't kill my jet mech, though. I do want my jet mech to live. So we do want to... Oh, wait. You just do this, right? Push him into the lava. Does the Scion? The Scion goes after the storm, is what it says. So if I play shoot, push. Oh wait, I just missed one. What? Why find out? I mean, the only reason to try it is to see how it works, pretty much. But I can just guarantee it with guided missile. Yeah. It's like 4 enemies cannot do 5 damage to me here, unless I just accidentally hit end turn. That's a cash in. Yeah, the only way I lose this is if I press end turn here. It's not like completely over, but also this beetle is just whiffing his attack, so. Push this here. Fine. That's fine. And that's a GG. Alright. Everyone pack it in. Thanks for joining me. A pleasure as always to destroy the Vek. It's very nice of the tentacles to not blow up the bomb. Now, I do suggest if you are watching the screen to close your eyes here, because the screen will flashbang you momentarily. I will give you a last minute warning. When it does the high pitched beep. Alright, close your eyes. There you go. And keep them closed because it does the second one. Alright. Very nice. Take our final score. I'll be sending Kai Miller back in time because of course I will. She is... I'm on a pretty big win streak lately, and it's, you know, is it wrong to win multiple games in a row because I high rolled a pilot? Who's to say? 11 timelines, 8 final battles. Hell yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.